I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come.
Should I call you mister? Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
Don't trust China. China is asshole.
You are gay. You are gay.
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. 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 I'm gonna come. 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 Come.
I didn't come in your burrito.
Hello, hi, welcome to A Terrible Person, formerly How to Become a Terrible Person. Kate got us sick.
No, I didn't.
Kate brought sickness into this house.
No, you probably brought it in.
What are you talking about? You were like, I'm sick for like 4 days, and now I'm sick.
What?
So how did I bring that in? Anyway, www.terribleperson.co.
It was just incubating inside of you.
www.terribleperson.co or Patreon. Find us Terrible Person. Oh, shout out to Eric. He just signed up for the Patreon today. I just saw the email come in. Thanks, Eric.
Thanks, Eric.
I play Mario Kart with Eric. And I trolled him one night while you guys were out of town until like 2 a.m. And then I think he rage quit. So shout out Eric. Actually, I don't think he rage quit. I think he's a pretty good player.
He's probably just done with you.
Probably. Okay, so a lot has happened. We took last week off. I was gonna record somebody filling in, but then when the day came, I was just like, nah.
It happened. It all it just came up so fast.
Yeah. So we haven't talked to the people since we went to Williams.
Yeah, that was the last time. It was before.
Yeah.
So we have to tell them all about our trip.
Kate and I went glamping. We're glampers now.
Yeah, I think that is like the literal definition of glamping, right?
Well, I mean, there's like the stage above that where you have like the really extreme tents and you bring all the shit and put it in the tent and have a generator. But yeah, we were in a camper. We were in a really nice camper.
Yeah. It was cool though. We were like right next to like 3 gas stations.
Yeah.
And then an RV park.
Yeah, RV park. So I had to, and they were like, don't use the bathroom, basically. They basically were like, whatever you do, don't use the bathroom, but you can use the bathroom if you want. Yeah. And so basically I had travel poop where I didn't really poop for like 2 days.
Same.
And then I had to go to the front office and use their facilities. I just fucking unloaded. Like
feel bad for whoever was sitting in there for their shift.
Nobody was in there.
No, I mean like whoever had to sit in the front office probably wafted over there.
What's funny is it was one of those stalls where the doors are too close to the toilet. So you feel like the door is like right in front of your knees. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Those are the worst.
Those are the worst. Like if I have to brush up against the bathroom stall door, like when I'm just to enter and exit the stall, or I have to brush up against the toilet, like it's too close.
Yeah. I guess, we can talk about a lot of stuff. It can come as it, comes up in conversation or whatever, but I'm definitely xenophobic. I realized while in Williams. What?
I was like, where is this going?
Is that not okay? Can you not be xenophobic? What is xenophobic? Like a fear of foreigners,
yeah,
right?
It means you don't like foreigners.
Fear. I have a phobia. Dude, it was Eastern Europe in Williams. Not like...
It wasn't Eastern Europe. It was just Europe in general.
Yeah, it was the whole Europa continent.
No, it was just like from all over everywhere, pretty much.
And it's
because
wild.
There were like people from South America too.
But you're in Arizona and you're hearing like German, you're hearing French, you're hearing
Italian.
And it's no offense, but Williams is kind of a shitty little town.
Williams is just, there's just not a whole lot to it. Like there's literally like 2 blocks of like little like souvenir shop stores.
There's a Barizona.
And then like 3 attractions.
Yeah. And then there's a canyon coaster, which is sick. We did both of those things.
And a railroad that goes to the Grand Canyon.
But you just hear all these like weird accents being like, Route 66. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like they come to Williams. And I think you said it because there's a stop.
Yeah,
it's the last stop
like,
before.
I just don't understand why there's so many foreigners here.
Yeah,
like it's because it's the last. I think it's the last like town that is before the Grand Canyon.
Yeah,
because the Grand Canyon is like less than an hour away from Williams, so that must be the last place that people stop on their way up there.
Do you want to hear what I did? You remember the coffee shop with the German people that annoyed the shit out of me?
Yeah, you should tell everyone.
So basically, this guy couldn't fucking make up his mind and he was blocking us, and I got irritated with the Germans. I yelled
Grant
at
was already irritated because this is last day of vacation, Grant, and he's always like high stress. He reminds me of like other people that I know in my family that just like the day that they're leaving, it's like they're not even like fun to be around.
What are you talking about? We had fun.
No, you're fun to be around. I shouldn't go that far, but like they just get so stressed out.
I was not stressed out at all. I was just irritated with foreigners.
Okay, well then maybe you were just irritated because you had already been dealing with them for
the
weekend.
And that bitch in white pants from Slovakia with her white ass pants on, giving me that look when we pulled into our parking spot.
Oh yeah, like she was pissed. She was trying to take a picture in front of this like trading post store that had all these like weird, like they look like totem poles.
Yeah, carved wood.
And as their columns of their like front porch. And she was like trying to like be all cool and like take a picture in front of this stupid little shop. And she like got mad because she's standing in the middle of a parking space, and then we pulled our car into the parking space, which is where cars are supposed to go, and she like gave us the dirtiest look, like how fucking dare you.
And I got out of the car like Stone Cold Steve Austin, just mouth running. I was like, you're like, you shouldn't be wearing white pants. Yeah, it's after Labor Day, bitch.
Grant was very disturbed.
And then it's
pants.
like, and then the Indian guys, like the Eastern Indian guys who were walking three in a row, blocking the entire sidewalk, and they all had their arms folded like this, walking around looking at the scenes.
I wouldn't even call that walking. They were moving at such a slow pace. Like, I don't even know if you can consider it walking.
So this German couple pissed me off at a coffee shop, and there was one bathroom, so I had to go use it. So I fart snipered the bathroom hard. Like, I went in there and fucking almost pooped my pants unloading farts. That's my love, bless you. My level of commitment. And then I knew that that big douchey German lady was behind me. So
it was like a unisex bathroom.
Yeah,
right?
So I got a little pee-pee on the seat, and I didn't clean it up. I hosed it down. You ever done that?
Like hose it down with more pee?
Yeah. You ever just defiantly pee on a toilet seat to show a German lady who's boss?
I don't like defiantly pee on toilet seats, but
it's kind of hard for a lady.
There are definitely times where like I pee on the toilet seat a lot because I never sit down on the toilet seat because I always hover. So yeah, I do get pee on the seat on a regular basis, but most of the time I wipe it off. But like if it's like a really disgusting bathroom, or if there's like annoying people in line behind me that are like yanking on the door when it's like clearly there's like all the stalls are filled. Yeah. It's like I will fucking leave pee all over the seat in those scenarios. Or if it's like a truck stop bathroom, it's like, ugh, I'm not fucking touching that.
Dude, I did the thing where I did like a full drew an oval on the toilet seat. So she had a mess to clean up, dude.
I wonder if she is one of those that sits down. She probably didn't even.
She was a big woman.
She probably didn't even realize. She just sat down and you're pissed.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, it was just like a bunch of white guys in full Tommy Hilfiger outfits with Tommy Hilfiger fanny packs and Tommy Hilfiger shoes on.
Yeah, Grant was like...
but no American white man would wear that outfit.
No.
And then I hear a guy come up to him and be like, where are you from? And he's like, Italy.
I was like, yeah, Grant. No man is going to be wearing like... the full
head to toe
Tommy Hilfiger sweatpants, sweatshirt, like matching combo.
You know, before that, I was pissed off at that guy for just existing. I saw the outfit and I was like, that is a pretty sick outfit. Sick fit, as the kids say. Kate?
Yeah, but definitely tell he wasn't American.
We're watching Saved by the Bell, the first season. It's on our free TV app. And this is the episode where Zach wants to join the Rigmas because they get cool red bomber jackets, and he basically like fucks over his friends so he could join the club, and then they don't even like him once he's in the club.
Nice.
It's like a grass is only greener type situation.
Yeah.
But it made me think we should get matching jackets. I'm back on this trend. Terrible person matching jackets.
We've been talking about this for years. We should just do it.
Oh, those are bombers too, right?
Yeah.
God, those are nice. We look good.
They're like little They're like the pink lady bombers, except
Yeah.
for being pink, they're red.
They're sick. Those are so slick. I don't know. I don't feel good, guys. What topics do you have?
Well, you brought it on to.
I did not
you
bring
brought
it.
here.
Don't bring that evil on me, Kate. Oh, I was doing a bit today that made me laugh in the car a lot, and I was doing it out loud.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, Def Comedy Jams.
Yeah.
It's like the BET comedy specials.
Yeah.
There would always be like a white guy,
Uh-huh.
and he was always like cool. He always like full code switch. Jamie Kennedy, Malibu Most Wanted style code switch.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was thinking, how funny would it be if there's that guy, but he has no punchlines? And he's just like, what's up, y'all? Y'all ever be like, man, airplanes, how do, you know, like, they heavy. How they stay up in the sky? You ever think about that? That's it. Those are like his bits.
Okay.
Anyway, that didn't get a reaction at all. So not funny, I guess.
I'm sorry.
He just stonewalled it. Total stonewall. Y'all ever be noticing how when you in an airplane and shit, and the waitress comes up to you and she like, you want some water? And then she goes and she gets you a cup of water and you like, damn, that's it?
I don't get the whole bottle.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, poor that it's just doing that voice. Cuz it's not funny if I'm like, "Kate, you ever on an airplane and you're just like, how's this stay in the sky?" You know what I mean? Dude, so I'm just going to write a set of like white guy black comedy. And I'm going to do an open mic. I'm going to be at a black comedy club. Y'all would be noticing how your lady be like, do this, and you don't do that.
Babe.
You know, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, oh. I need a catchphrase though, like Bernie Mac had. I ain't scared of you.
What is another famous like comedian catchphrase?
Get her done. I steal catchphrases. You might. Damn, I slipped in the voice. Yeah, Jeff Foxworthy. You might be a redneck. You ever? Do you know those jokes?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had. Well, I mean, you might be a redneck. Get her done. Bill Engvall had. Here's your sign. I'm just listing the blue collar comedy tour comedians. Did you ever see Kings of Comedy?
No. Is that a show?
No, it's like a movie, but it was a stand-up special where Bernie Mac, Cedric the Entertainer, I think D.L. Hughley, and then there was somebody else. Steve Harvey. They did their like full sets, and it was in front of an arena, and they filmed it. It's awesome. Bernie Mac was the greatest.
He did.
Rest in peace, King. I don't really want to do this. We're 13 minutes into this. Shut up. Kate, you gotta help me out here a little bit on this one. You're going on a helicopter ride tomorrow?
I'm going on a helicopter ride tomorrow. I'm going to go see the lakes and the rivers in Arizona. I'm very excited for it. I've never been on a helicopter. Grant's fancy. He's been on a private jet.
I've never been on a helicopter.
But most people don't get to live that life.
I've been on one private jet. It was terrifying. I went on one private jet twice.
The
It's
same one?
Yeah, very scary.
Like there and back.
And in between the first flight and the second flight, I looked into renting a car and driving it back home.
Did you really?
Yeah. 4 or 5 of us did. We did not enjoy it because we flew just over the mountains. We flew from Scottsdale to Flagstaff. And so they couldn't take it real high, so we just had to deal with the mountain stuff. Not fun.
What's the mountain stuff?
Basically, there are pockets of air that like sit kind of. It's uneven pockets of air, temperature wise. So there's variables. So you hit a lot of air pockets, and it's very turbulent. And on a little plane, it's basically shit. This was a 9-seater.
Mm-hmm.
So like, there's like Ford Expeditions that hold 12 people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, those things get bumpy. I don't know. It was scary. I don't think. I mean, it didn't. And at one point, the guy I was looking at didn't have his seatbelt on. He was kind of laying down, and we hit turbulence so bad that he flew up in the air, and his head hit the roof of the plane.
Jesus.
And he sat up and buckled the seatbelt. But it was crazy. He just flew up in the air for a second, like zero gravity style. We were like, whoa. And I think that was the point where we were all like,
we could die on this.
This was more fun on paper than it was.
Well, I hope that's not my experience tomorrow.
No, I
with
think
helicopter. Oh my God.
helicopter stuff is very safe.
Okay. Tell that to fucking Kobe Bryant.
Well, that was a government hit, babe. I think that's pretty clear. How is it a government LeBron
hit?
James convinced the U.S. government and Bill Gates to kill Kobe Bryant.
You're ridiculous.
No, there is a theory that he apparently signed some deal with I don't even remember the story. I put zero faith in it. But I actually just listened to. I want to say something because I feel like it gets misconstrued a lot. Us being an alt-right podcast and stuff. We're not really alt-right.
No.
Yeah. Anyway, I've been listening to a lot of 9/11 stuff, but not truther shit. I've been listening to people who were in the buildings and people who, have researched their whole lives on this topic.
Yeah.
And yeah, the plane in Pennsylvania I'm still skeptical.
Okay.
But apparently, when you crash a plane nose down into, the ground, they said apparently from this is the first time I've ever heard this. They said they recovered the entire plane, which I'd never heard before. Never, ever in any account heard that they recovered the entire plane. They recovered most of the bodies, but then the people that were first responders said that there were people in trees or people stuff faces blown off and hands in weird places, and they found them for days afterwards.
Ugh.
Yeah, which I didn't know. I also just found out that the 78th floor of the World Trade Center was called the Gore floor. And apparently, however the plane impacted, that's where, the most people died other than the collapse in, one concentrated spot because it was, an observation deck.
Uh-huh.
And apparently,
a bunch of people were there.
And that was the point where people could stop getting to the floor, to wherever. So they said the people that got up there to help rescue just said it was nightmarish. People just blown to pieces.
I wonder, because you know how in certain buildings, depending on how tall it is, they'll have different sets of elevators.
Yeah.
So you'll get on one elevator that'll take you to floors 1 through 6 or whatever, and then then on the 6th floor, then you have to get on a different elevator that takes you whatever. Maybe it was one of those.
You want to hear something crazy? So the Guinness Book of World Records, I'm not looking this up. I'm just telling you, this is off the top of the dome. I'm freestyling this information. Apparently, the Guinness Book of World Records, the longest survived elevator freefall was in the Empire State Building after a plane hit the building. The guy apparently was in fog and took a wrong turn and hit the Empire State Building, and a lady got on a service elevator. Only 9 people died or something like that. It was a very small number of people, a lot, but not a lot. And she got on the express elevator, which goes from wherever the impact was at 80 or 70, however high they were. And she apparently, the elevator wire snapped. And so she literally free-falled the entire length, basically, of the Empire State Building. And she was like, I survived. I didn't die in this plane attack. And then the elevator falls. And then the springs bounce her back up, and she was fine. So she isn't that crazy? And that is the Guinness Book of World Records longest survived elevator free fall.
Oh my God. That sounds horrifying. I can't imagine the terror.
It's already a fucking scary situation. And you're like, damn, I made it to the elevator. I'm fine. And then,
But, I'm just thinking, the Tower of Terror.
That's 11
Disney
stories.
World. And, that's scary. When you start to fall. I just couldn't imagine going, 100 and some stories or however tall the Empire State Building is, and then like it'd be like a ride.
It would be insane. I wonder if you'd pass out though, or if you'd be at like floating at the top of the elevator. You know what I mean? Like I wonder how gravity works in that
Also,
situation.
I wonder when it like hit the springs, like did was
she
that,
hit
like,
the floor, or
Yeah.
was she like holding on?
was she like up in the air because it started falling down so fast, and then when it hit the spring, she like hit the floor and then bounced off of it? You know what I mean?
At the funeral home, we had 4 stories, including the basement. And so I used to take friends there at night, and they didn't know there was a key for the elevator. So I'd stand in front of the control panel, and while we were on it, I'd kill the lights in the elevator, and then I'd like turn the stop, and it would jerk. It would go woof, woof, and just stop. And I would do it to all my friends, and they would all be like, "What's happening?" And I'd be like, "I don't know. This has never happened before."
That's fucked up.
And I would be like, "Well, I guess we're stuck here for a little while."
I told you.
And usually at that point, it was night, and we'd be kind of drunk, just hanging out at the funeral home.
I would not like that at all.
Yeah, and then I'd turn it back on, and they'd be like,
Like
"You
getting
dick."
stuck in an elevator is probably like I don't like escalators, and I don't like elevators. Like if there's a stairs that I can like
You're fitness forward.
I'd rather take the stairs.
Just fit queen.
Yeah, one, I'm fit queen,
Fit
and
queen.
2, I feel like people get fucking gobbled up in escalators, like cord snap in elevators. No, thank you. Or people get stuck in elevators, and then you have to be stuck in there with some nasty fucking people for like 3 hours
some
while like you wait for firemen to come and rescue you. No.
Yeah, the thing you don't think about in those like elevator movies and TV shows is the BO. And, like the the
or
bad
like
breath
what if
smell.
somebody like farts, or like like,
what if
ugh.
you're about to have you're about to make it to your apartment and you're about to shit your pants?
Yeah.
One of those moments, and then you get
just shit
stuck.
your pants. But that would be horrible. I don't know. I think that would be one of the worst things.
Y'all
to be
ever-
stuck, and
y'all-
then also you would be running out of oxygen.
Yeah, y'all ever be on an elevator that stop and shit, and then like you think, damn, I'm finna run out of oxygen.
Nice.
Oh, I meant to say on the elevator topic, not to if you're playing the terrible person drinking game, take a drink now. So I'm about to bring up my butthole. But every time I'm on like a Tower of Terror type demon drop, I feel it only in my asshole and like taint area. That's where I feel like most of the gravity is affected. It just like I feel like,
Oh my god, you're ridiculous.
and I feel like in
Maybe
high
it's
school,
because of your prolapsed butthole from all the action it's seen
all the
over the years.
Y'all ever be on the diva drop and shit, and your asshole comes out because it's prolapsed already? Oh shit, just me? Okay.
So that's why you don't like the demon drop, is because you feel like your asshole is gonna fall out.
Yeah. Yeah, babe. I don't. You guys remember when I sat out of that ride at Knoebels, the tower ride that shot you up and dropped you down?
Yeah.
That's why.
That's not the demon drop though. The demon drop is different. The demon drop you end and you're like laying on your back.
Yeah, demon drop is nuts. Demon drop feels like it's gonna go wrong. That's part of the demon drop allure, I feel like.
No. The demon drop is cool.
Where'd you ride the demon drop?
They have one at Dorney Park.
Oh, they must have bought it from Cedar Point or something, right?
I told you that Dorney Park is owned by the same people that own Cedar Point.
So they can
because
just
they do all the fucking Peanuts shit.
Shouldn't
They
that
have all the
be-
same.
Shouldn't that be Demon Drop
They have
2
like
then?
Snoopy in their logo.
Right? It should be 2,
No, they're all demon drops.
I guess. But that's not like the flagship Demon Drop. That's in Sandusky.
Oh
That's
my
in
God.
Jerry, Sandusky, Ohio.
It doesn't matter. It just matters that I've been on one.
Is Jerry Sandusky still alive?
I don't know who that is. Is that the guy who molested all the kids at Penn State?
Yeah.
I think he's dead.
You-
No, I think he might be still alive. I don't know. But I was also thinking about the tower ride.
Yeah.
The one that shoots you up and drops you back down. Not Tower of Terror. The one at Knoebels. And on that ride that you decided not to go on because you were afraid your butthole was going to fall out of your body. We got like halfway up onto the ride. Like we're going halfway up.
Mm-hmm.
like real slow. And
Yeah.
then I realized like my phone is in my back pocket. And I'm like, oh my God, my phone is going to fall from this like great height and it's going to be fucked. And like the whole time I was just like concerned that my phone was going to fall out of my pocket.
I've had that on. I can't remember. I had that on a roller coaster where I took like something out, like my keys or something, to readjust, and then like we were about to go over the thing, and I'm like, "Fuck!"
And you're like, no.
Have you seen the shit where people die because they go and jump over the fence to get their phone, and then the roller coaster comes and runs them over?
No.
It's wild. There's at least like one every couple of years, and
Because they drop their phone while they're on the ride.
they'll drop it like under the loop. And it'll be like, one where your feet hang down type of thing. And then they'll be at the bottom of the track getting their phone. And then the car will just, you get kicked in the face, 70 miles per hour. Brutal.
Ugh.
Full decapitation.
But at
Yeah,
that
Jerry
point, like,
Sandusky
if you
is still alive.
If you drop your phone off of a roller coaster loop, like, wouldn't you just automatically assume, like, yeah, it's fucking broken? Like, why?
I mean, you
why
would think
even
so.
go after it at that point?
Yeah.
Just be like, it's fucking a lost cause. I dropped it from like 40 feet while I was going like 70 miles per hour into like a bunch of rocks. And now it's behind a gate that I can't get to.
Menendez Brothers' Halloween Behind Bars includes It, Popcorn, and DIY Taffy.
So now we're all like obsessed with them.
Yeah, they still murdered their fucking parents. I don't give a shit
I had
about the
no-
circumstance.
So they're both married?
Yeah. Or the one got married and remarried, or divorced and remarried somehow.
I think they're both married.
The one was married to like a playmate, Lyle. Lyle was married to like a 10. Like,
Wild.
I don't. Yeah, and she was like, it's very bizarre. She was like a model and famous. I think she was in Playboy, maybe.
Maybe she just did it to like become more famous, and then she was like, "Okay, I'm getting divorced."
Yeah, there's all these people who are lobbying the LADA to get out, to let the Menendez brothers out. They say December 11th might be the day, supposedly.
I just think it's wild.
They also have said they're going to roll out the Switch anytime now, Switch 2. So I'll believe that. If the Menendez brothers get out of jail before the Switch 2 release, I will kill myself. Y'all ever be waiting for the Switch 2 and shit, and the Menendez brothers get out, and then you kill yourself?
And then I'll have to sue Nintendo.
Yeah. Nintendo,
for
Mr.
Grant
Mr.
killing
Nintendo.
Himself. You caused severe emotional distress.
He was too. I unalived myself.
Because you were just hanging the Switch 2 release date over there.
I hung myself.
heads.
I hang myself with the charging cable for the Switch controller. And everyone just assumes it's autoerotic asphyxiation.
But nope, it's protest.
No, it's protest. I'm like Aaron Bushnell.
When we open your computer and we find like this like 500-page manifesto all about like Nintendo
And Mario Kart strategy. my hybrid strategy of running it from behind. Which honestly, guys, I should give a clinic on Mario Kart.
Like how to play it.
Yeah. I'm so good at the game.
He's not that good.
Kate
guys.
gets so mad at me. Kate and I fought 3 times this week because of Mario Kart.
It wasn't 3 times.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Every time we played Mario Kart this week,
Babe,
you've ended the session.
Very dramatic.
You've
we
ended
did
this
not fight yesterday.
Yeah. You got mad though. Yeah, yesterday was the first day we've played Mario Kart where we haven't.
I didn't get mad.
Yeah.
Yesterday I was fine.
Kate just can't handle how fast I am.
No, I don't like when you come after me.
I don't-
You can be going after 10 other people.
Yeah. The Menendez brothers are on a roll with the possible chance of future freedom. A source within the California Department of Correction tells the source Eric and Lyle are all set for Halloween movie night in the Clink, where they'll be cozying up to the OG 1990 version of Stephen King's It. Isn't that crazy? Like in jail, they're like, hey, in a month, we're going to show you guys Stephen King's It.
The original.
Yeah, what's crazy is they probably missed it. Right?
No, that was like right after that, probably.
Because, no, they killed their parents in 1989, didn't they?
No, I thought it was like 1993 or whatever.
Oh. Let's see.
I don't know. You know more about them than I do. You're obsessed with them.
I'm not obsessed with them. I don't like the
You're
Menendez
just
boys.
obsessed with their ex-wife, the former playmate.
I don't. If I was obsessed, wouldn't I know who she was?
Well, you knew he married one.
Yeah, everybody knew that. It's
I
common
didn't.
knowledge.
I did.
Before the internet, and there were only like 4 places you could hear things. Everybody knew about the Menendez brothers with their wives.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry you're so much older than I am.
I am. Which means I'm going to die before you. And you're going to get all that free time. All that time to yourself.
All the free time that I never get now.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Channing Tatum and Zoe Kravitz broke up. Did you see that?
I did not. I thought they had already broken up.
They've been engaged for 5 years apparently. And they just decided no. But here's the thing. So I don't like Sharon Osbourne generally.
Okay.
I don't really like the Osbournes. They're just annoying to me.
Yeah.
Ozzy's fine, but he's an old man that's being taken advantage of very clearly, right?
Yeah. I
That show
his
was
whole family is just like
leeches.
very clearly like hasn't really done much for themselves other than like their dad's Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah, so Sharon said that Eric and Lyle belong in prison because they killed their parents. And it's crazy that they would even consider letting them out. I don't know, dude. I'm kind of conflicted. Obviously, I want like justice for things, but I just don't. They still killed their parents. Hello?
I think that they're lying about the abuse stuff. Don't you?
Yeah, definitely.
Like, I don't know if I believe that.
Kanye West's neighbors tell him no drone here. Do you know about this? He wants to he's planning to build a city, and his neighbors are saying it's delusional.
Where is it?
Beverly Hills. Kanye West just might want to build a new city within Beverly Hills. His neighbors say he needs to pump the brakes on the plan, calling him totally delusional. We've spoken to several neighbors of the $35 million mansion that Kanye just bought.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Let's see. He calls it Drome, a self-sustaining city where Ye wanted to build it in the Middle East, and now he wants to build it in Beverly Hills. Kanye's the shit, dude.
Okay. I mean, how is he going to do that? There's no room to build.
Well, also
in
too,
Beverly
it's like
Hills.
zoning. Have you seen the apartment complex in China that has 20,000 residents?
No.
Like, and you don't have to leave the apartment building, but it looks fucking terrifying.
No.
It's just a huge building that has room for 20,000 residents, and it's one building.
I want to see it. Is there a picture of it somewhere?
I don't know.
Is it already like opened up, or is this something that?
Oh yeah, people have been living there for years, I think.
How long did it take to build that fucking thing? Like, you would have to think that would take so long to build that by the time you were done building it, like half the shit inside of it would be like outdated.
Where did I see that? I feel like it was on Spud Mode Reddit.
That's wild.
Yeah, I think I'm getting to it.
Unless that's just like because their population is so big, they just have a ton of workers just working on it all the time.
I saw a very funny meme today, and it just said Chris Benoit, the guy from the WWE
That's the one who fell, right?
No, he killed his family and then hung himself in his Bowflex.
Yeah.
It was just said, in the meme style, the square white background, it just said Chris Benoit, and it showed a picture of Kevin McAllister from Home Alone, and he just looks in the camera and he goes, "I made my family disappear." Yep. Harry, can I fly?
Are you Ron?
Harry, hello, Harry.
Hello.
Hello, it's me. Can I fly?
Oh my God. I thought
can't-
you were being Ron Weasley.
I can't. I don't remember if I can fly.
Babe.
Liam, I can't talk about this right now. We've gone over this. You can't fly.
But you're calling me Harry Potter.
Fine, I'll call Zane. He'll tell me I can fly. He'll tell me I can do anything.
Niall, I came all the way here for your concert. He won't even talk to me.
I've texted. I said, Niall, can I fly?
That's
Very,
fucked up. We
very
need to
sad.
cut all that out.
I'll beep it. I'll beep the names so people don't know who we're talking about.
Sure.
Harry.
No one's going to be able to figure that out.
Harry, can I fly?
Stop.
Am I allowed to
Just
fly?
stop.
Y'all ever be at a hotel
Oh my
in Brazil?
God.
Y'all ever be at that Brazil hotel and you doing drugs and shit and then you think you can fly? And then you fall to your death. Do you know there's security cam footage of it? It's sealed.
By
But,
who?
But
The
apparently he passed out and then fell. Like he didn't jump.
police? Oh.
So anyway,
Interesting.
it's not super fun way to end the free podcast, but
So, you watched it?
no, it's not available. We got Beyonce coming up on the premium episode, by the way, this week.
Yeah.
She's going to speak on our premium episode.
No, she's going to sing.
She's going to sing. She's going to do a whole concert. If you sign up for the premium, Beyonce will reimburse you the $2 this month
For signing up.
for signing up. So www.terribleperson.co. That's a lie, by the way. I don't know what legal obligation I am under to tell you that. So we're going to switch over now. Switch over with us, please. www.terribleperson.co. Caitlin is putting on her socks.
Yep.
We're getting down to business. Y'all ever be having sex with your shoes on and shit?
Your shoes on? I mean, I guess if we're in certain instances.
I put my shoes on to have sex. Oh, I want to
Put
talk
your
about
shoes on to have sex in the shower.
yeah, and in the camper.
Yeah, it's like a public restroom.
I want to talk.
I need
about,
my shower shoes.
I want to. Oh yeah, God, shit. Y'all ever put your shower shoes on to have sex in a camper in Williams, Arizona, and be like, God damn.
Yeah. Oh, going back to the camper real quick. Another thing is like, this is why I considered it glamping, is because you couldn't like plug any sort of
Oh yeah.
hair straightener, hair dryer, fan, anything like electrical of any sort could not go in the camper, or it would like blow a fuse. And I'm like, I don't want to do that, and probably set the whole fucking trailer park on fire.
Oh yeah. Or we woke up the second night and our door was open. We'll tell you about that.
Oh
www.terribleperson.co. Go there. www.terribleperson.co.com / Liam can fly.
No. My God.
Okay, bye guys.